This reading is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and also Pisces Rising. And while most of you are probably here for your sun sign, because that reading is going to show you what events are going to happen to you throughout the week, the moon sign is not less important because listening to that sign of yours is going to give you an idea how those events are going to make you feel. Now, whether you're going to hate them, whether you're going to love them, and so on and so forth. The rising sign reading is going to be a guidance reading for you. Listening to it will give you a perspective what is going to be the best way to handle your stuff around. So listening to all three of your major signs will give you much broader understanding of the week ahead, and is going to personalize it for you to a rather large extent. So with that said, the first card for you, Pisces, Eight of Pentacles, followed by the Eight of Pentacles, followed by the second card, which is a Five of Swords. Third one, that will be Seven of Cups, I'm sorry. And the last one for you, that is a Five of Wands. There is a very deep connection in between the four of those cards. Going card by card is going to be rather very difficult because I have to jump back and forth here. But long story short, this is the week where you're going to be finally ready, okay? Finally ready to initiate either a plan, a perspective that you do have, either some kind of a preparation that you are making now to transform it into a real motion, into real drive. That is described by the Eight of Pentacles at the very first position, which is the topic of your week and the environment that you are going to go through and go under in general. And that card pretty much shows that at the very start of the week or very first days of the week, you are going to realize that basically you have attended to literally every single piece of the puzzle, and not just only, you know, attending to it for the sake of it, but you have done it with a rather big sense of conscientiousness, and thus you do have every single detail attended for and accounted for as well, which again is gonna make you very confident into feeling ready to start your plan of acquiring your own house, for example, or start your plan developing a relationship with someone, or start your concept of building up your own business, and so on and so forth. With the Eight of Pentacles, you're now going to feel ready to move forward into the next stage in your life. That is when it takes a severe influence, or it could be just, starting up some kind of a traveling plans, traveling motions. It could be about something rather small as well. That depends on how big you do make your plans. One specific case about the Eight of Pentacles here, for those of you Pisces who are single and you are tired of being single, that card shows that the market, quote unquote, is going to be open going into the week, the market for a single souls. And it's very important that you do show yourself into the world, that you do make an announcement, not verbally, but rather with your actions, that you are ready to receive love one more time. And you are going to have at least few suitors that you can choose from whom to date and carry on with your love life from there on moving forward. It's very important to I don't know the exact English word here, I do apologize, English is not my native, but basically to acclaim yourself, okay, in front of the world, that you are also seeking out for to make yourself known, rather, that you are also ready to receive and give love, and you are going to find one that it is willing to give you one and to receive yours, at least one. But the second card shows what is going to hold you back. Okay, these are the things that you should not do. And in your case, it's recklessness and being very overconfident. And right away, the word is cocky. Because again, you will feel extremely ready to push with the next stage of your life, initiating that plan or bringing to life that preparation which you're doing. And while it's going to work very well for you, there is no doubt that this is going to happen here. We're going to see why into the third card. You can cross some lines with other people. And the consequences for that could be that you may end up without wishing it to happen, but happening nonetheless, is humiliating someone very close to you, someone that you love, or abusing a certain influence and certain power over people that does not deserve it. Okay, something that when you think about it closely and when you put yourself into their shoes, you would hate what you have done. This is a self-battering that you can do, making progress and developing stuff in the wrong way, ultimately accomplishing your goal and ultimately reaching up the destination you want, but on what cost? And the worst is that the cost is not going to be paid by you, but by the people that you do love, your children, okay, family members, maybe your spouse if you do have one, maybe your friends as well, your colleagues, and so on and so forth. There is going to be always a better way to handle stuff around here, and for you it's going to be not crossing any boundaries of your capabilities. So if there is something that you do need to use someone to do it, don't do it. Or to make someone help you doing it, don't do it. There is a better way. Crossing a lines of behavior also, it's not appropriate here. Crossing a lines with finances, like spending more money than you can earn, taking loans for it, and so on and so forth, or using someone else's money, like investments with someone else's money, is not really advisable in this week. And so again, it's important to confine yourself to your own capabilities, and that way you are not going to provoke these very unpleasant consequences for the people that you do love. The third card shows what is going to help you in this week, and that is the Seven of Cups. And this card shows a couple of things. Now, one, it's very briefly here because there isn't much to be said, but one is that now what you deemed out of your reach is going to be within your grasp. Is going to be now possible. The impossible will become a possible. So your dreams, which were uncertain, which only the future would have said whether they can be accomplished or not, now the future rendered the verdict, and the verdict is yes, they are now possible. And the second thing that works in your favor is that you cannot fail, at least not throughout the week. I mean, yes, you may make some wrong choices, you may make some wrong moves, but all that they are going to do for you is disappoint you and bounce you back into the point you have started from to try again. So no losses whatsoever. You may encounter some setbacks, but no losses at all. And towards the end of the week, though, which is a Five of Wands card, it shows that things are going to become rather very chaotic, very hectic, for lack of better words here, very dynamic, because there are going to be quite unexpected circumstances that are going to appear for you, and that is because you are entering now into a new stage, a stage that you couldn't plan for. The stage that you have planned for, you will do flawlessly within the framework of the week, but the next one you couldn't plan for because it's part of the future and no one can understand. If you may know it, but you cannot understand it. And those unexpected events or circumstances, maybe as well people, they're going to be very neutral by themselves. Okay, so they're going to be neither good or bad. It all comes to that how you are going to use them. So towards the end of the week, you're going to have an opportunities for sudden around turns, and that is if you are unhappy with how certain things are developing, either in your relationship or either in your job or your career and so on and so forth, and improve them using these unexpected circumstances. You may misuse them as well and worsen your situation. So it's very important to be quite calculative, grounded, and a very logical, yes, but objective and wise when it comes to dealing with the circumstances at the end of the week. Emotional approach is the worst thing you can do.